What's up, people? Welcome to the channel. So I got another THRUNITE flashlight to share with you guys. This one is the Catapult Pro. So let's just jump right into it. Alright guys, so anybody that follows the channel, subscribe to the channel, knows I'm a huge supporter of THRUNITE and their flashlights. I think they got a really good quality flashlight at a really affordable price. And this is no exception. This one is a beast of a flashlight, as you guys can see there. This is their Catapult Pro. Alright guys, so this is everything that's going to come with your Catapult Pro. You're going to get a charging cable. THRUNITE's always pretty good with giving you extras with your flashlights. You're going to get some extra O-rings. You're going to get some extra USB-C covers. You're going to get your user manual. And you're also going to get a nice little carry pouch here for your Catapult Pro, and you're going to get a lanyard that's already connected to the flashlight. Pretty decent sized flashlight here, but this flashlight has got a lot of lumen output and a really far throw. So as you guys can see there, the lens is pretty big, and the lens is designed to be a thrower. It's not going to be much of a flood type light. Inside there, it does have an SFT70 LED. And with the combination of that LED and this lens, you're going to get a max output of 2,713 lumens at a max distance of 1,005 meters. So pretty impressive specs there for this THRUNITE Catapult Pro. Now just for size comparisons, I went ahead and grabbed the Catapult Mini by THRUNITE. As you guys can see, a huge difference in size there, but also you're going to get a lot more output and a lot more throw with the Catapult Pro. Real nice build, of course. The body is made out of all aluminum. You guys can see there, it's got some nice texturing to be able to get a good grip on this, especially in wet conditions. It's got this nice THRUNITE lanyard that comes with it pre-installed. Go ahead and get inside of it here so you guys can see the battery. So inside here, this is going to be equipped with a THRUNITE 26650 5,000 milliamp hour battery. So pretty decent sized battery here, but you're going to need some good capacity to be able to push this LED. Here's where you're going to use your extra O-rings that come with the flashlight. This is waterproof, rating of IPX8, so it's good down to about 2 meters. As you guys can see right there, it's going to have one main button, and this is going to be the button for powering on, off. It's got a little LED indicator in the middle there that's going to allow you to know what the status of your battery is, if it needs to be charged or not. And then this is going to cycle through your modes. There's no tail cap button on this one. This is going to be the only button to operate the flashlight. If you do decide to put this in a backpack or something, it does have a lockout mode, so it can't be accidentally turned on, which is a nice feature with these. Really easy to access. You're going to hold down the button, which is going to take you into Firefly mode, which is the lowest setting. And then to put it into lockout mode, you're just going to hold down the button to turn it off, and then it'll go into lockout mode. Every time you press the button, the flashlight won't turn on. So if I long press this, it's going to put it back into Firefly mode. So you guys can see the LED is lit, and I can turn it on and off. Alright guys, before we go ahead and take this outside and test it out, we'll go ahead and go over the modes. This only has 5 modes, so it's going to be real easy to use. It's got turbo, infinity high, infinity low, Firefly, and strobe. For Firefly, you're just going to long press the button here. So you guys can see the light turned on, and that's about 0.7 lumens, and that's going to last you 42 days on Firefly mode. So just a really low lumen light there, something good for reading. That'll last you a really long time. It's going to be really efficient with the battery. Next is going to be strobe. For strobe, you can triple click this button here. There's strobe. Strobe is rated at 776 lumens, and that can last you 3 hours. So pretty long on strobe there. Next is going to be turbo. Turbo is a max output of 2,713 lumens. And to get to turbo, you're just going to double click the button. So there's turbo, really high lumen output there. And you guys can see my hand there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but a really concentrated beam there. And that's where you're gonna get the max throw out of this flashlight. But this is gonna last 9 minutes on turbo at 2,713 lumens. Then it's gonna do a step down to 961 lumens, and that'll last you 90 minutes. So it's not gonna stay the whole time on this 2,713 high lumen output, only for 9 minutes, and then it's gonna slowly step down to 961 lumens. Then the next two, you're gonna have infinity high and infinity low, and pretty much you're gonna hold the button down. As you hold it down, it cycles all the way down to the lowest setting. Infinity low is gonna be 42 lumens, and that's gonna last you 53 hours. And then as you hold the button, it cycles up all the way to the highest output on high. So infinity high is gonna be 1,482 lumens. That's gonna last you 24 minutes. Then this is also gonna step down to 909 lumens, and that'll last you 120 minutes. And then anywhere in between, you can cycle between infinity high and infinity low. You can stop it anywhere in between there. So really easy to operate the modes on the flashlight, pretty simple. Just click one time for on and off, double click for turbo, triple click for strobe, and then like I said, you just hold it down to cycle through infinity high and infinity low. If you want to go back to firefly mode, you just hold down the button when the flashlight is off, and then there's your firefly mode. Click it once to turn it off. If you want to put it into lockout mode, hold down the button to put it into firefly mode. There's firefly mode, and then you're going to long press the button, which is going to turn it off, and then put it into lockout mode. So now you can't turn it on by just pressing the button. You got to long press the button, and then it's going to turn it back on into firefly mode there. One click to turn it off, and then it does have a memory function to go right back to the last setting between infinity high and infinity low. Go ahead, cycle through infinity high, and then there's your infinity low, and go back up to infinity high. And then we'll click it up to turbo. Crazy beam off of this Catapult Pro. So I don't know if you guys can tell there, that tree line all the way back there is about 300 yards away. It's just lighting that tree line, those goalposts up. Really, really nice. Nice concentrated beam there. That building there's about 100 yards away. This is on turbo right now. A building all the way in the back, probably another 300 yards away there, lighting up that rooftop real nice. Go ahead and shine it up into this tree on turbo. Just a crazy amount of throw on this. Go ahead and cycle through infinity low, and then back up to infinity high, and then we'll it'll go to turbo. It's absolutely ridiculous. Alright guys, so there you go. My review and demonstration of the THRUNITE Catapult Pro. I was extremely impressed by the performance of this flashlight. Not only by the lumen output, but the amount of throw that this flashlight has was just kind of blew me away. Hopefully the video does it justice, because in person this thing is very, very impressive. If you guys are interested in this, I also put an Amazon link in the description box below if you guys just want to pick one of these up. Right now these are going on Amazon for about $99, which I think is a really good bargain for this flashlight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll talk to you on the next one.